Mommy's recording, guys, okay?
Hey guys, in this video I will be experimenting with decoupage paper and playing with my stamps to give this gray mini filing cabinet a makeover. Okay, so I know that I want the paper to wrap around here. So I'm going to use this crease. I'm gonna follow that crease for that line there. And I'm just gonna roughly draw so I know where I'm ripping my paper. Less gray and more fun. I will be using recycled Renaissance blue decoupage paper. Ripping the paper, giving it a jagged edge, can give you a more interesting visual, or can make it easier to blend the edges more easily than a straight blunt line. I'm going to start gluing here and then work down and then do both sides. I'm just using Mod Podge to glue my paper down with. I store my sponge brush here in a half-empty jar of Mod Podge, so I can reuse it over and over again without ever having to wash it. Hashtag lazy girl trick here, hee hee. I wrapped up my little IOD silicone blade in cling wrap, so there's little traction. And the silicone blade makes for a good flexible soft tool for smoothing out surfaces and sliding out those air bubbles. Inching my way down the surface in sections, getting in all the creases and wrapping around all the edges. I probably shouldn't be using my finger here, but I can't help myself. I'm a hands-on kind of girl. I notice with a lot of decoupage projects, you can like see the seams, like the texture change in the product from where it ends and where it begins. And I thought, I don't mind that so much in projects, but some projects it really bothers me when I see it. So I thought I'm gonna take some drywall compound and see if I can smooth and feather out those lines see if it makes a difference. I mean, it would be fun to even add texture with this actually, wouldn't it? What if I added texture? Instead of trying to hide the texture by being smooth, that's awesome. And in some spots I'll try to smooth it out and see if it's possible. And again, I really shouldn't be using my fingers, but I really like feeling what I'm doing. Next time I'll try to remember to at least wear some latex gloves. And I ended up getting rid of any texture I created here with the compound by instead sanding it smooth with a sanding sponge. I pass my hands over the surface to ensure it is blended seamlessly between the two materials. I wouldn't do this much fussy work for every decoupage project, but it is nice to have different techniques to apply for different scenarios. So I got some black chalk paint, and I'm gonna go in and get this top edge here. On goes my paint, black paint. I'm adding some water to the paint to make it transparent and blending the paint out to the decoupage paper. Here, and let's get into here now. Just gonna follow the line a little bit. I'm pulling out my trusty IOD stamps to stamp some images kind of halfway between the paper and the paint line. By the way, the stamps and other supplies are in the description of this video. I'm painting my stamps all in with black paint to give them a dark silhouette, creating a landscape at dusk. I think this decoupage paper plays very well as a night sky, like a map painted in the stars and constellations.
I just dropped the kids off at school and I'm sipping on my coffee. I'm not gonna lie, this is my least favorite side. The two other sides of this is much nicer. And the funny thing about this product is if I put this back where it was, which is what I'm probably gonna do, you're only gonna see the front. So I'm putting all this effort into making it beautiful, but I'm having fun, so I'm gonna paint all three sides even if it's not gonna show. I mean, I'll probably move it sometime anyway and feature all the sides somewhere someday.
I remembered to change back into my paint clothes.
I'm gonna go in with my top coat.
I'm just going to be finishing up my second coat of black and putting the hardware back on. Oh, and a top coat, of course, but oh my gosh, like, this is probably one of the fastest pieces I've ever done. And here it is. No seams. Lots of chunky paint, but no seams. What do you think, guys? Do you like it? Should I do more decoupage projects? Let me know in the comments what you think. And if you haven't already, like and subscribe, and may happy crafting come your way. Bye!